family in a lifetime. My older brother Jerry, you know, I learned this game in the driveway, right? Well, we all did, I say. Dad puts this goal up on the garage. We got a garage that's separated from the house, puts the goal up, and I'm out there shooting. Gravel driveway. Well, I'm probably 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th, I don't know what it is. And now he's 7 years older. He says 6.5, but he's 7 years older than I am. All right, somewhere in there. And he's playing high school basketball, and I'm watching, right? So I'm out there, and I'm shooting, and I'm shooting, and I'm shooting two-handed, guys, because that's the only way I could get it up there. And I played long enough that I could make it. So he comes home one day, and I challenge him to a game of horse. Yeah, I'll play you. I said, okay. You shoot first. Okay. Hey, I back up 2 hands. Hey, I nail that dude. He said, what are you doing? I said, what do you mean? What are you doing? You shot two-handed. I said, what do you mean? I made it, didn't I? Hey, all our players said that to you before. I made it, didn't I? I said, well, I made it. He said, you cannot shoot that way. That's not how you, hey guys, it's just like you took a knife and stuck it in my heart, because boy, I thought I was rocking and rolling. So he began to show me then how to play basketball and how to shoot. So it began there. Dad was working. He showed me how to do it. So Jerry, thanks. Younger brother Rick, I kind of quit playing basketball and decided I'd go ahead and coach because he started beating me. I'm 2 or 3 years older than he is. And I lose to him, it's time to quit, right? So I started coaching. Beside of Rick, he's a cousin, he's a brother. And he was there every step of the way, and he and Jerry got the same age, and hey, they took me down the road and hit me the right place. So, family, thank you. All right, David Hall thing, or MBCA, buddy. Hey, it's going right, doing well. Couple things I might mention, about this business. I coached in all the A's. At one time, we were 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. I started in the first A. I got a job nobody wanted. I thought that, I had a heck of a job. I ran out of college and I get this job at a place called Fair Play High School. I never forget the first day. I'm rolling, right? I'm young, I'm excited. I go in, I have a notebook under my arm and an ink pen. I walk in the office, and on the office desk, there's nothing in the desk. On top of it is a basketball schedule. All right? So I sat down, I've got a schedule, my notebook, and my pen, and I looked at that desk and looked around and I thought, what the hell am I doing here? Because what was there? All right? So I began there. We went 3. The next year, hey, we doubled that, man. We won 6. All right? The 3rd year, 15, and I got out of town. And I went to the 2A. Then I went to the 3A, and then 4A, and then we had 5 classes, and that's where I finished up as assistant coach at Kickapoo High School in Class 5. We won a couple championships there too, as well. Players. Guys, we all know we're here because of players. And then, they keep you honest, don't they? For once in a while, they kind of tell you, what you need to be doing and how you need to be doing it. Their way. Back, we had a pretty good little team. It was 2A at the time. It was January. We'd won some games and things were looking good. And we put them all together. Am I putting them to sleep? I put them all together one day in the center court and looked around. A couple of my guards, kind of had a little belly on. I thought they was kind of gaining weight. So I looked at them. I said, hey guys, you gained a little weight. We're a little heavy. I said, we're going to have to begin conditioning. So this is what we're going to do every Wednesday. And play on Tuesday, play on Friday, but on Wednesday we're going to condition. So I had this forward/post player standing over there, not fat at all, not heavy. And he said, Coach, why? We all have to run. I said, well, we're all going to condition. He said, why should I have to run? Because Gary's fat. And I said, well, we're all going to condition here. That's the way it is. We're going to condition. And, old Gary got a little irritated about that. Gary popped off. So I said, Gary, 10 push-ups. So he gets down on the floor and he's doing his 10 push-ups. He pauses, looks up at me. Coach, yeah. He said, you're fat. Yep, that's right. That's 10 more. So he's pumping those little push-ups, just as hard as he can go. Stops again. He said, you're a ball too. I said, yep, that's right. That's 10 more. I'll see you in a little while. So they kind of keep you straight. And that bunch, were competitors, and they went on 129 and finished second in state. But they were a good bunch. Another bunch, they loosen you up too, don't they? Every once in a while, I had a tendency to get real serious come district time, state tournament time. So we're down there going over a scouting report of a team that had beaten us 2 times, and we got them in the first round of district. And all I just have to tell you, we didn't like them. We didn't like them at all. They were a rival, and we didn't care for them. Heck, I had a scouting report on them. They couldn't do anything. We didn't know what they were going to do. So they had post player over here, another post player over here, and each side of the floor, and I'm going over what these guys are doing. We've already done the guards. So we said, this guy, his name's so-and-so, he turns this way every time. He's going to turn this way every time. So I'm going over that part by part, get on the other side, we're doing that. I've got this freshman that just gets to be on the team because we have room. All right? He's going to get to go to the district tournaments with us. So we're working on a scouting report, right? So I get all that, part by part by part, right down the line, as well as you can do it. And finally, I said, any questions? This kid listened to everything that we've done. All right, everything. Raised his hand. Yes, James. That name sound familiar, Gary? And maybe not. And I said, what do you need? He said, Coach, what if they, and he stops. He said, give me the ball, because that's a habit we coaches do, right? Well, just give me the ball and I'll show you. He said, just give me the ball. Okay. He said, what if he does this? He gets on the post, he gets his back to the basket, like he's really going to shape up hard. And he fakes right, left, and just throws the ball back up over his head. He said, what are you going to do about that? What are you going to tell him? Hey, kind of loosen things up a little bit. At the end of the story, we play this team, we beat them in overtime and go right on. So, maybe I needed that at the time. Guys, I know I probably kept you too long. Hey, I appreciate it. It's an honor for me. It really, really is. I know when David told me, what did I say, David? You're kidding me, right? Is that what I said? Something like that? No? Huh?
I wasn't kidding.
No, you weren't. So, hey, I appreciate it. I know my family appreciates it, and I appreciate them being here as well. And I want to mention again, hey, you mentioned the wives. Patty's been there, and Patty wants you to know how much I appreciate that. Okay? Glenda, same thing here. All right? Thanks, David.